Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show, and welcome to my first foray, well, technically it's my second foray into King Kull by Robert E.Howards. According to the old Wikipedia, it was written in 1929, and the Shadow Kingdom is actually credited as the first sword and sorcery story known to man or what have you, but it's not the first story in the book. The prologue talks about the Thurian age and what the setting is, and then it goes into Exile of Atlantis, where Kull comes across the beginnings of a human sacrifice of a poor young woman, and instead of rescuing her from her fate, I believe he kills her by throwing a dagger at her and then running for his life and becoming an exile. And it was kind of unexpected, but at the same time, you kind of, you might kind of suspect what's going to happen. The Shadow Kingdom begins where I believe Kull has already become king of Alusa, and he uncovers a plot thanks to his new pal Brule, which is a picked shaman, spearman. Brule, spear slayer, and they become good friends and uncover a plot by my favorite bad guys of all time, the Serpent Men, and they kill a bunch of them and uncover the plot where they plan. Because the Serpent Men have this unique ability of being able to either cloud men's minds or shape change into humans and other people. And Brule teaches him the magic words. I wish I would have wrote those down so we could say them out loud and turn all you serpent folk back into serpent folk. And he comes across, happens into a situation where they have a fake Kull on the throne, and he and Brule just lay waste into them. It's actually a lot of fun. It's where it really, really just sets the tone of let's hunt serpent folk. And then there's a short, and this is where I left off. I'm actually in the middle of a second or fourth story, The Black Abyss, but I haven't finished that yet. The next story is The Altar and the Scorpion. Kull's not in it, but a young man and his girlfriend are in it, and a rival priest threatens and plans on sacrificing them to the great shadow. Not me, swear it's not me. I wasn't there. And the young man beseeches his ancient god a crystal scorpion altar kind of thing, which is kind of unique because it does, spoiler, save them from their impending doom at the hands of the evil priest after he has tied them up, hog-tied them, and get ready to drag them off to their fate. A scorpion that hadn't been seen in the kingdom in like 200 years scuttles into the fray and stings the priest and kills him, and they basically have to lay in wait until Kull's army finally gets to the city and rescue them, but it kind of leaves them hanging all hog tied up in the darkness, which is kind of cruel, but at least it wasn't yay, we're all rescued. It was kind of unique in its grim finality of the situation. They know they'll be rescued, but they're going to be there for a couple hours minimum before Kull and his army will come and rescue them. And then I got into the next story, which I will share with you probably tomorrow, but I have a bunch of other ideas whirling around in my head for ideas for the show. I'm thinking about returning to the Why We Play the Game, because I'm now at a point where I'm going to be in some new games, or I'm in some new games as a player, actually playing more than refereeing because of the holidays. And I may also do another holiday episode about, you know, what to do when your games get canceled because of the holidays. In addition to just hanging out with the people that do show up for your online games, but also some ideas of what you can do for the holidays. Maybe getting your friends and family involved in a one shot, but that's for later on down the week. I just wanted to give you your Monday wake up call with Kull, one of my favorite of the fantasy stories out there. But there's some more out there that I want to share with you coming up real soon. But that's what I got for you today. I will see you guys later on. Wish me luck. I will be in Bears game on Wednesday evening. It will be televised, and I'll send you guys a link to that once I have the link. But you can hit Bear up, and I'm pretty sure he still takes donations, so you could, you know, have me killed or something like that if you hand him enough shekels, and I'm fine with that. I can always make up a new character. But I will see you guys later on today, probably over on DM James, the James Gang, hanging out with Bear and James and Leth and whoever shows up. But you guys have yourself a great week. Love you, and I will see you real soon.